No. It's a fucking wikia. They're like sort of fat. That's why I like them so much. They're like round.
They're rotund.
That was on Wingipedia.
Okay.
Okay.
Written
What
by
an
the one person.
arbitrary limit to how many of those things you can get. You can only have 7. That's weird. Michael, you're about to be swooped by a bloop.
About to be spooked. What am I supposed to do? I've been running around this little area for 5 minutes.
Dodging bloops though.
You'll need moon seeds and bomb spores to help you. When you get there, you'll find some small gas holes. That's Oh,
Looking.
all right. That's actually a good
looking
tip.
crystal small gas hole.
Shut up, you.
Gas hole. Come on now.
I'm trying to fucking put these things in the hole, but the bloops keep swarming me.
What is that? Is that one of those little pebbles that you have to pick up and put somewhere else in that Finding Nemo game?
Oh my god, it's totally like that.
What was like the narrative? What was the purpose of that in that game? Like, why did you have to pick up stuff and move it?
It's because the gameplay would be really boring, because all you do is swim.
No, but what was like the narrative purpose of that? Like, what was the? I mean,
Like, they're puzzles to solve.
Yeah, but is there some sort of mechanism that dropping a pebble somewhere else would create?
You know, Eric, I don't think that the creators of the Finding Nemo... Go away!
Those goddamn bloops showing up, and then you always gotta send them to the other dimension. Look at that fucking thing.
Like, trying to attack them hurts
fantastic.
Go away! Like, why won't the bloops go away? It's like they respawn constantly.
Why do they sound like that? Why? No animal sounds like that. I suppose they're not animals. They are dinosaurs. One of the dinosaur tribes.
That's the way they came.
Yeah, there's a crack McGoff hole there, or whatever the fuck they were called.
Do I have a Bafom dad?
No, I don't think you. I think you ran out of Bafom dads, my friend. Which is pretty Bafom bad, if you ask me.
Eric?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
What are those green collectibles you have at the bottom of the screen? You have 3 of them?
Those are fireflies.
Oh.
Use them with the little lantern.
That's right. Remember in Twilight Princess, your lantern had to have oil?
Yes.
That's a weird one. When's the last time you played that game?
Wake up.
What do people think of Twilight Princess? Because I know it used to be your fagote
Yeah.
at some point.
Well, nobody seems to like it. I've met maybe one guy who likes it. I've only
think it's
heard
bad,
that.
or they just sort of like...
I'm not sure,
like,
because I think objectively it's a perfectly fine game, but go away, Bloop.
I can see why some people might not like the beginning, but it seems like it picks up a Zelda-y pace later on.
Oh, I could go through. There are 5 of them just to throw me off.
I didn't know Danny Elfman made the death music. Oh, you have 3 Bafom dads.
God forbid there be a counter. Like, they can count how many moon seeds I have, but they can't... And they can count how many scarabs I have, but they can't count how many Bafom dads I have.
Well, the thing about scarabs, if you ever don't have enough, they'll tell you that, which is nice. So if you don't have enough scarabs, somebody will literally say, "You don't have enough scarabs." You gotta put that worm in the ground, breathe fire on it, so it'll grow the slowest ladder of all time.
I mean... Are you kidding me?
I like how he talks, but his mouth doesn't move. That's such a video game thing.
Fucking eat the mushrooms and breathe fire on the damn thing on the ground, please.
Should I make a hilarious?
I mean, like, am I insane, people? Is this not the most tedious game you've ever watched? And the fucking bloop comes back.
Bloop. I'm gonna take a big bloop on your face.
Don't mess with the case.
I'm not messing with the case. You're messing with the case. I'm working on it. I may have... Oh, God. We wouldn't want to mess up your prized possession, your Star Fox Adventures case. Doesn't this game go for like $5 online?
No, I'm pretty sure it's more than that. The copy I found, it was like back right when. Did I tell that story on the show?
I'm sure it's super interesting, so you could.
But this is like, I bought this game from like a GameStop right when they stopped selling pre-owned GameCube games, and it cost me about $7, I think. Because that was like back when they were trying to get rid of them, you know.
Liquidation.
Yeah.
Amazon Star Fox Adventures. Stairfax.
I'll bet this goes for at least $40.
No way.
Yeah, that sounds like about right.
No way.
For
that's a load of shit.
A GameCube game that's like made by Rare.
A load of shit. Holy. Is it because it's new? Because there's a listing for $99.97.
Fucking jump!
But it literally says it's from Nintendo, so maybe it's. Huh. Because that could very well be new. Hold on. Looks like the cheapest one is for $11.67.
Alright then.
And, well, these are all used, obviously. But it looks like you can easily get it for under $20.
Alright. Where the fuck is... Okay.
So if you really want to get your Star Fox Adventures on, you can.
Yeah, you can be like me and play this.
You could be just like your hero, Guckle. Yep, because I just looked up Super Mario Sunshine, and it costs, the cheapest one is $40.
Really?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's used, I think. Well, yeah, it's probably definitely used.
I mean, like, I don't know. This
I love how
really
some
not
crappy
worth playing.
games can be really expensive.
Yeah, like Action 52.
Especially like older games.
It's just like, oh yeah, if you got $70 in your pocket, you can pay for Mega Man 1.
Didn't Ethan buy Little Red Hood?
Yeah.
Do you know how much that cost?
I think that was a couple $100.
That's crazy.
You should ask him.
That was totally my fault too, because we talked about it on stream. And he's like, no, I actually don't have that one. And then $200 later or whatever. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to talk to random holes, Michael? Come on now. Come on now. What the fuck is that? Is that the Warp Stone?
Yeah, the Warp Stone.
I like how you know Warp Stone.
I like how you know his name now and refer to him unironically. By the way,
there's
we got
a
another
little bouncing Bafam dad over there.
Why is that word so funny?
Because it's so stupid and it's just like a combination of syllables. Like, it's not a word. Most of the granted, a lot of the collectibles are either just a random combination of random syllables, or like a blank, a noun.
Indeed.
A butt fart, a moon crack, a worm face. Either that or it's a ginsnim snatch, or Duplo. It's a Duplo. Baby Legos.
Now, this isn't the trial I hate. I believe we've still got a little while before that happens. But
you might say you're kind of afraid of that one.
If it's anywhere near as bad as I remember it being, I just...
There's a fire bat, by the way.
Listen.
Isn't that good game design to just have like a fire bat?
No, it's not.
And you can't do anything and you're going
That's fucking bullshit. And by the way, I had something equipped to that slot. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Can you guys feel it starting to heat up a little bit? You know what I mean? Like, before it was sort of, it was still pretty chill, even if there was a lot of stupid shit going on. Now it's starting to heat up, and we're gonna get... You got hurt by that whirlpool, by the way.
This game has no rules.
You got hurt by that whirlpool.
At least Tricky's not here.
There's no explanation for. He didn't teleport in.
Nope.
You say that now, he might just show up out of nowhere.
What? Okay. Gotta climb all the way back up now. Oh, look.
So Mike was playing. Oh man. I wonder if they put that there so you'd fall in and go slowly up the ladder and see it.
I'll bet that's what happens. But it just begs the question of why this little pit is here to begin with.
Yeah, what? Michael, wasn't that a puzzle?
Yeah, that was such a puzzle.
Didn't you get such a high
smoking pot
in that puzzle?
Anyway. Well, let's not egg him on. Anyway.
Maybe you should feed Tricky more shrooms, man. You know what movie was on the other day? You know how I always turn on the best entertainment?
Fuck.
My sister, when she's around, because I like to turn on Dog with the Blog and stuff.
Uh-huh.
The Scooby-Doo movie was on. You know, the live action one?
Oh, that one, yeah.
The one with Rowan Atkinson for some reason.
Why was he in that movie?
Why was he was the big bad. He was a Scrappy-Doo and a robot or something. Right?
Yes.
Isn't that how that movie ends? Scrappy-Doo's the bad guy. The crappy...
Why didn't you jump?
CG Scrappy-Doo was the bad guy. It was like early 2000s CG Scrappy-Doo.
Yeah, I was watching the 4th Harry Potter movie like a few weeks ago. I was just like, wow, this CG looks dated.
What was the wasn't there a dragon? Wasn't a
Well, not that. There's like mermaids, and they look...
Oh, that's right.
And they looked really bad. Well, they didn't look like the worst thing ever, but it was pretty clear that the CG was definitely not as convincing. Oh my fucking god.
See, the question is, at some point, do you think that CG will be timeless? Do you think, because right now it's probably not, in 10 years maybe, or even less than that, people look back at stuff from now and be like, that looks so silly.
You want to know what I've noticed recently? By the way, there should be a bump map on those textures, but there isn't.
You probably start getting more and more negligible. What's the name for those graphs where it's sort of a
diminishing returns?
Diminishing returns, but there's a name for that relationship.
Curvilinear.
What?
Curvilinear.
Well, no, that's too generic. It's like a specific... Whatever, it doesn't...
May I ask why it has taken me so many tries to get across this little fucking bridge?
You could probably, in the early 2000s, I'd imagine you might be able to tell that, yeah, this still sort of looks a little silly at times. But, yeah, I'm sure it's just, you start getting diminishing returns. So it would look less and less steely in retrospect, but maybe still a little bit. Whatever, doesn't matter. Michael's in a butt crack Zoa spirit. Yeah, I suppose it's not like you're doing much. You're playing a fucking... Isn't this a challenge?
What a great puzzle this is. Aim there!
Something about this reminds me of Eggman Land, or whichever, Eggman Land from Sonic Unleashed.
Right. Oh, you gotta talk to him.
What do people who tend to like modern Sonic... Oh god. The test of combat. Now, quick question. Where did they get the sharp claws?
That's a good question.
I'm sorry?
I mean, shut up. Shut up, you.
Hey, that's my gerb.
Fucking hell.
Michael, watch out. There's a shark claw. Dude, this game sucks. It's pretty bad.
Now, apparently Clement likes this game.
Why?
I don't know. There's I specifically
tried to figure out why some people like.
You know what? I think he might even have been talking to me in this post, but because he left this little video saying oh yeah, once I get back from summer vacation, we're gonna be playing a game, and it's just I might choose any one of these, and he showed 12 games in succession, and one of them was this game, and then I'm just Clement, you can pick any game you want, but please don't pick Star Fox Adventures, and then he gets a tweet saying I get a tweet from him, or he posts a tweet that literally says something so some of you have noticed that I wanted to play Star Fox Adventures. I actually really like that game, no lie. And that to me is mystifying.
I wonder when the last time he played it was, because who knows? Maybe he hasn't played it for a while, but he seems he'd be pretty cognizant of that. Like, he seems like a smart enough guy.
Yeah.
But then again, you sometimes get surprised.
I mean, like I've said, this isn't the worst game ever.
I imagine if, like, you really like 3D Zelda games, you'd be like, alright, this is fine.
But, like, again, like what I've been saying throughout this playthrough is that everything that this game tries to do, Ocarina did it better.
It's that song
Like,
from Annie.
I can do anything better than you.
That's from Annie? That's from Annie? Shut up!
I'm pretty sure it's from Annie. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. You just proved yourself to be pure of heart, Michael. You mashed buttons better than anybody has. I'm pretty sure that's either from Annie or one of those types of movies.
Uh-huh.
One of those Shirley...
I know. Shut the hell up and let me go there. Game.
It's one of those Shirley Krazoa temples. Oh, that's right. It's a palace, isn't it?
You know what?
Watch out for that bloop.
Yeah, the bloop.
Watch out for that
The
bloop,
laughter from the
Michael.
bloops like only gets funnier somehow.
It's just so... Like, you always forget how stupid it actually is. I love sound effects. Can I just say that?
Reminds me of that one jackass on my floor in the dorm last year.
Huh?
Like, he literally, like, every time he'd go in the bathroom, he'd, like, hawk a loogie. Every time. Without fail, without question. And all I remember was getting really... Go away, bloops.
I feel like you get too easily annoyed by that kind of stuff.
Yes, but it was...
That sounds like pretty standard fare. What a puzzle.
I gotta go all the way...
It just fucking... My planet needs me. Fucking launched away. Man,
Get over there!
Those things really fly. Once they get going.
On the fucking... Like, what? At this point, I've solved, like, all the puzzles in this place. Why am I still solving... Why do I need to fucking blow up this wall?
Puzzle.
What is the point? Oh my fucking god.
I feel like there's something... Why did, like, the coloring change? Oh, that's right, because there's a day and night cycle. This feels very Billy Hatcher.
Sometimes he jumps and sometimes he just fucking grabs the ledge.
It seems like it has the Billy Hatcher effect. You know when you have to, like, push the egg onto, like, tracks and stuff?
Mm.
And you have to go just slowly, but if you
oh my god! How did I miss...
It feels like that. It feels like there's how good is your micro, Michael? Your micro.
What?
Your micro.
My micro?
No, not your micro. Your micro is way too small to be a micro. Microing is a term in, like, RTSs. Where it's like...
Could they have made this any more annoying?
Whatever. Give it forked over. They probably could have. These guys are pretty good at it. Man, you sure fucking showed that bloop just now.